this is basically my thoughts on that fight, that Tyson fight, man. Tyson and Jake Paul, and I liked it. That was a good fight. Starting off with the first fight, I actually like dude. I don't know Indian Buddy. He was doing his thing. Like I don't know if these are real boxers. I thought this was like an all content creator thing. Like they're like content creators are fighting and shit. But I guess they was real fighters. I'm not sure. But I didn't know who these people were. I just know that Indian Buddy was decent. Um, the next fight, I think dude with the pink shorts, he was decent too. But you know, it was a decent fight. It wasn't too crazy. I stopped kind of watching it for a little bit because of the fact that it was glitching and shit. So like I'm watching it, I'm like, ooh, look at my drink and shit chilling, you know what I'm saying? And shit started glitching. I'm like, started reloading. I'm like, I know I paid the bill. This motherfucker loading. It cut out. And then it reloaded a little bit. Further in the future, it did it again. I'm like, damn, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, it's too many people on this Netflix shit. Like this happened before. I think they did some a Love Is Blind reunion or something, and it happened before. So I'm like, oh yeah, they haven't fixed the problem, or there's way more people watching now. Maybe they did fix the problem on like a low scale, maybe 10 million people, maybe less. Now you got 40 million people probably watching. So now you have to accommodate for all that. That's a lot of people watching. So they still did their thing, Netflix. I honestly I see the vision. That's what's so crazy about it. Like yeah, like I know Netflix did this thing where you got to pay a different subscription to get like I think ad free plus like if you want to get like I know they got the Bad Boys 4 on now. I was gonna watch that. They said, "Oh, I got to upgrade." I said, "No, no, no, I'm good. I'm good. Shit, I'll catch you somewhere else." Me, I don't even watch the TV, so when I see things like that, I'm like, "All right, whatever." If they gonna take it away, then I don't want to watch it. Fuck it. So, but I will say I do see the vision that Netflix is trying to accomplish. So, you know, WWE, come on, man, they doing their thing. They're gonna start putting live shows on there. I see them doing. They trying to put some football on there. Hey, they probably trying to compete with Hulu. Yep. I think they kind of trying to compete with Hulu, which it ain't not too far fetched. You Netflix, you can do the fuck you want. Facts. You're Netflix. You know, but I do see the vision with Netflix, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie. That was damn near like a pay-per-view event right there, and they just kind of made it free for everybody. Ain't that some shit? Yes. Like think about that. It might not be free next time, maybe, but for sure this time it was free. Something that everybody wanted to watch, and nobody really had to pay more money than what they was already paying for. So I give Netflix, you know, a round of applause for that. You did your thing, man. You actually are changing the game a little bit, so I fuck with that heavy. Next, the two ladies that was fighting. Oh Lord, it's nothing I like more than two women fighting, and I mean fighting, fighting, not no pulling hair, ma, ma, ma. Nah, I need two women, hair braided, in the ring, boxing gloves, getting at it, or UFC kicking motherfuckers. I don't care. I like when women are fighting. That just shows me like, man, these some bad motherfuckers. If I don't even want to, hey, I'm not even gonna try it with them. I know. I just know this go extreme. Um, I was trying to figure out what was the other lady's nationality, but couldn't find she was Irish. And then the other woman, undisputed champ, Puerto Rican. So I'm like, yo, this is nuts. Like, I like when though that woman fight was action. I'm gonna be honest, that was kind of the best fight there because it was the fight before Tyson. I think they went 10 rounds and they was going at it. Now I see this is my critique personally, me just watching a couple games and shit. My critique was that you know, Mexican shirt, I mean Puerto Rican shirt was doing her thing. Like she had the Jordans on. I know y'all caught that, right? One had actual boxing shoes on and one had them Jordans on. I think she had some 11s on, G. I said, she came straight from the street. She came straight from the street and said, "Put me in the ring." You hear me? Like this is she said, "I'm gonna fight like I fight on the streets with this motherfucker," right? Anyway, that's when she got that little cut. Now they said it was a headbutt. Now I'm not gonna say it was a headbutt because of how like most motherfuckers they move, they bobbing and weaving, and she got cut because of her head, but I don't think she purposely headbutt the woman. You get what I'm saying? It was more like a maneuver, and she kind of maneuvered together with her and kind of hit heads together almost. You get what I'm saying? Due to the fact that Irish lady, she's like she's leading with her head. her head is kind of more down, chin in, head forward. So what she's doing is she's kind of like filling it in. Sometimes when you close the distance between your opponent, it's harder for them to hit you. So she's just one of those fighters that lead in with their head. Sometimes you get some of those fighters that kind of like put their head on you. They'll place their head on your shoulder or next to your head, and they kind of, even when they're tired, they lean themselves on you and they kind of can find you regardless if they have their eyes open. You know what I'm saying? They can lean on you, feel you, feel you, feel you, bow, bow, lean back, bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? Pow. Or just get you close and corner. But like, due to her being so small, that's just her technique. Her technique is just she ain't fight with her head, but she keeps her head out, chin in. That's all. So at the end, when I seen Puerto Rican, I think it was her trainer, when I seen him tripping about it, I was like, man, it wasn't dirty, bro. Like you say it is. It wasn't dirty. Like if you rewind that up, like she didn't purposely hit her in the head on her head button shit. I don't. It wasn't even an accident. Like both of them kind of like came towards you. They both swinging came towards each other and they head bumped. You know, it was just it's like some shit that happened in a fight type shit. She didn't want to give up. You know, she still shit. She still lost, honestly. So she could have just gave up because every round after that, I think that happened in like the third, fourth round. I think. And bro, shit started. Eek, eek, eek. That bitch was slinging. But you know what's funny? Her eyes never closed. It was so high up that her eyes were wide open. Her shit was dripping like every time. And I would notice this because I think I'm like, one is left handed, one right handed. I'm like, she keep hitting you in that eye, which is open in that wound. It's just, and then they just throwing straight up Vaseline on that motherfucker. Wow. It's like, sir, it's been open some more. And she going, beep, beep. And at the end of the fight, skin folded in the wound. I'm like, ooh, you gonna need stitches tonight for sure. But there's no way she would have not won that fight unless you knocked her out because of the fact that look at your damage versus her. Like she's really giving it to you. And her technique is decent. It's not bad. But to go up there and kind of make it seem like she cheated, come on, bro. Your opponent might not have got that injury before, but she's maybe haven't fought with this type of individual. So, in my eyes, bro, it was a great fight for sure. Puerto Rican Shorty, she was bringing it like she was ready, bro. Little Shorty, I don't know how tall she looked. She looked small, but she can pack a punch. That's all I know. I'm not fucking with him. The Irish woman, I'm good, man. The Puerto Rican woman can fight too now. I ain't fucking with neither one now. I'm good. But great fight. That was a good fight. I fuck with that. And I had to rewatch it in the morning because fucking shit was fucking up. So whatever. And then the biggest fight, the Jake Paul Tyson fight. Now look, Netflix, you're bogus now. Now you're bogus. When he did that little thing in the back, which I was talking about, Tyson and shit, he was talking with homie, whatever his last name is, Tyson too. I thought he was related to him, but y'all gonna get his butt cheeks in there, bro. Come on, man. I seen that. I said, what the? You got this man walking around with his butt cheeks. Now look. Background. I used to work at a nursing home, man. I used to be a CNA. So look, I can tell you right now, that's exactly how old folks be walking around. They be having their ass out. Don't give a damn. So he just did a whole quick little interview real quick and gonna walk off cheeks out. Not paying no attention to it. And y'all gonna zoom into it. You know what I'm saying? Just like you zoomed into the titties that was sitting there. Oh, hey, I know. I was sitting like, damn. While y'all giving when the two girls they giving they who won and shit, you got the girls in the back, titties out. You know what I'm saying? Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Hold on, these bitches bad, huh? But why you zooming in on those titties? You trying to get me interested, huh? No, I'm here. God damn it. So back to Tyson. I like the way Jake Paul came out with his brother. She was lit. He didn't put a pigeon in a motherfucking cage, bro. Came out in a car, lit. I think that little motherfucker had lowriders on it, but they ain't go too crazy with it. Got out, walked up. I like the way that he was glistening. But think about it. He's my age. Jake Paul's 27. I'm 27. Check it out. He's fighting a 57-year-old. I don't give a damn if this nigga was the best fighter, like 54 and zero. Like this is a 30-year difference. Like And once the fight started, you see Tyson kind of came out alone, and then you got a bunch of guards behind him and shit. But he came out, you know. I'm be honest, he didn't seem like he had confidence of that fight. He felt like, hopefully I don't. I got the vibes from Tyson that he's like, ah man, hopefully I don't die, type shit. Like, oh, I had some medical emergencies back to pass, and I hope nothing happens. That's the type of vibe I got from Tyson walking out of there. I still felt like if he was fighting somebody of his own stature, like his age grew back in the day, like he did Roy Jones Jr., like then we got competition. But him fighting a 30-year-old youngster under him, bro, it was inevitable. Like, even though him being a pro. So fight starts, and I'm be honest, that's when I knew it was bad, because Tyson, he how he usually looks people in the eyes, he didn't look him in the eyes. His eyes were down, like at his chest. He kind of like, and the confidence wasn't there. This is a fighting game. This is all about confidence. It was not there, and I was like, damn, this is gonna be a bad fight. Before it started, I was like, damn, like he ain't ready. And if this shit was rigged, then he not playing the game right. Like he like, let me hurry get this shit over with, try not to die. So what they do? Did they do 8 rounds, 2 minutes each? And man, Tyson, he was holding his own for about the first 2, 3 rounds. I ain't gonna lie, like he wasn't going crazy, but he was more defensive. Now he ain't swinging as much because you got to know how much stamina that takes out of you. And he held his own, like at least didn't get hit too much. But that's when then Jake Paul came in with 2 minutes. After every 2 minute round, you could tell Tyson was tired, bro. He was exhausted, like breathing heavy. I ain't never seen him breathe like that. That was like he was starting getting exhausted. One thing I like about Jake Paul's team on the side, bro, every time he went to that corner, bro, I don't know what Buddy was on with him, but whatever was in that bottle, I think it was water, because they poured a little on his head, and it had to be ice water because they poured a little bit on his head, and then Buddy opened his pants, bro, and poured it on the dick. I'm like, yo, like you must make the nigga like wake up or something, like ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like rewind it and see it. I'm telling you, catch it. They was pouring water on his dick. I don't know. And Tyson, they weren't doing all that with him. They was just, you know what I'm saying, ice him head, wipe his face, Vaseline him. You get what I'm saying? That was it. Basic old school techniques. This one, they trying new techniques, give a nigga a pedicure. I don't know. All I know that they gave Jake Paul some of the best service. You feel me? So I'm seeing that. I'm like, all right, bet. And then he go back in, and Jake Paul seemed like, I don't know if he was faking it, because I know the energy he has. Definitely, I'm the same weight as Jake, but I'm kind of more muscular. I'm about 225. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 230, but I'm like 6'2", 6'3" almost. And I'm like, they're not moving really like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm just like, damn. And I used to kickbox back in the day, kickbox though. And I'm looking, I'm like, they moving kind of slow. And maybe Jake Paul don't have as much stamina as I think he had, but it seemed like he was running out of energy too. I don't know if he acting or he trying to make it seem like, yeah, Tyson, it's a fight. Of course there's a 30-year difference, so you got to make it look real. But in a way, I'm like, I know Jake Paul ain't getting this tired. It can't be. He my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way he getting that tired that quick. So I'm like, I don't know, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, let's get it. And then it got to like the 6th round, and you could see Tyson's knees kind of like almost buckle, like kind of his reflexes was off. You're like, damn, like this ain't this Tyson we knew. Like, I don't know why it's kind of like we're so geeked up about it, like, yeah, Tyson, Jake. And then you realize, like, why did we send this youngster in the ring with this old head? You know what I'm saying? So me coming from like the nursing home background, in my head, I was like, oh, so this young punk want to beat on old people, huh? Let me at him. Let me at him. You want to fight an old head, huh, youngster? Like it made me angry because I love old people, and I'm like, bro, this is a 57-year-old. You 30 years younger. Imagine a 57-year-old fighting a 27-year-old on the streets. That's kind of how pumped and mad I got. Even though we all knew this was happening. We all knew this was happening. We all know the history of Tyson, and we all know who Jake Paul is. But the problem was, it's like, this is an old head, shorty. Like, Stop hitting on him, boy. I started getting angry. I wanted to get up there like, nah, fight somebody your own age. You feel me? Fight somebody your own age. Don't be fighting on Tyson, man. Fuck no. This old, this nigga can't even defend himself, bro. Like, I'm getting upset and mad. Like, this ain't the same Tyson. I felt like a youngster just came in a nursing home, start beating on one of the elderly. I'm like, yo, this ain't even fair. Like, I don't even know who. Now, at first, like we said, we always like pumped about this shit. Then we like, wait, who the fuck set this up? No, no way. Hey, somebody call the people, call the police or something. Somebody call, man, call the nursing home. Because Tyson not on his shit. Like he wobbling. Bro, it's like fighting something and his disappointed, bro. That shit made me so angry. I was like, I had to almost cut it off. Like, and I'm glad that it ended and shit. But it looked like Tyson didn't have his confidence and nothing in him. He was off his focus. His knees was buckling. He didn't have any step on him. He didn't have no speed on him. You know what I'm saying? His swings were kind of it's heavy, but probably slow as hell, so you can see it coming. And Jake hitting him with the fast shit. I'm like, oh, this is looking bad, bro. Man, this is looking bad for the old people. This is looking bad for the young people, bro. It got the young people looking like they can beat up the old folk. You know what I'm saying? Of course, bro. Just this nigga 30 years older. Like, how wasn't you gonna beat this man? Like whoever betted against it was a fool. Come on, man. Age is a thing, and you are more fast and strong, more superior as a youngin. You know what I mean? You lose all that shit as growing up. It's just age, bro. So that was my views on Jake Paul and Tyson, and I'm glad that it was great sportsmanship at the end. You know, it's all respect at the end. Like, I would have played it off a little better though. I would have been like Jake. I would have let him hit me once. I would have let him hit me once, at least, just enough to be like, oh shit, Tyson got, whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Had motherfuckers doing bets real quick, like, hey, I would have had in there like, hey, Tyson's gonna hit me in the third round. I'm gonna let him hit me in the face. Dude, play the game. Come on, bro. You making 40 million off this? He making 20? I'm gonna at least make him feel like he still got it in him. So in case somebody try to challenge him in the front, he can still use that name Tyson to fight more people in the future and get more money. So that's what I would have did personally. But me and Jake at the same time, bro. Anyway, great fight though, regardless, because it still had us on our toes, but then it started to dwindle down because it's like, damn, this youngster beating up an old head, bro. This don't look right. Like, I start having pity. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if he was the champion. Bro, don't be hitting on this dude, man. I'm gonna have to fight you myself. Like, it started looking bad. I don't know. I hope he don't get backlash for it because we all knew it was coming. But great fight regardless, man. But I'm saying, put them, he, yeah, he put them. Yeah, it was a great fight though, bro. So I respect it. Good shit. Tyson, you need to sit your ass down, man. Stop doing this shit. Definitely with young people. Do it with them old niggas. You know, all them old heads. Do it with them. Don't be hitting. Don't be trying to fight these young boxers, bro. X. Now, Jake Paul, I got something for you, bro. You want to fight old heads and retirees? Yeah, Mayweather. Now fight Mayweather. Now your brother, he already fought him, but that ain't shit. I want you to fight him now. Yeah, if you fight Mayweather. Yeah. Somebody that ain't never lost. I want you to fight a real professional that's a little bit younger, maybe not as old, maybe not as young, but now fight somebody. And then I'll give it to you, Jake, to start climbing down. Start, hey, I done fought a professional winner, champion at 30 years plus, and I'm gonna fight another champion that's 20 years plus. Then eventually I fight a nigga that's my age. You know what I'm saying? So, and then people gonna they respect you anyway, so it don't even matter, bro. Jake Paul, Tyson, I'm out. It's your boy Angelo So Savage, man. Stay tuned. We got more thoughts and reactions on my way. Gang.